Et rebonjour YouTube, j'espère que vous allez bien. Vous avez pu voir qu'on n'est plus du tout à l'endroit où on était quand je vous ai quitté parce que j'avais complètement oublié de lancer l'enregistrement. Vous n'avez pas loupé grand-chose, genre j'ai juste fait le trajet, j'ai tué deux, trois mobs, et là je suis dans la fameuse usine où on devait les tuer, lui. Et- voilà.
I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the cysty pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies, I disappear. A joke, that last was. So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
Is he looking at me? Oh, law. He is surely giving me the complete creeps.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience. Let us move forward with the present proceedings. Nice one, Captain! That's the last of them!
Voilà, réglé. Cartouche d'ecto. Bien, très bien. On aime.
You're an artist, Captain.
On est d'accord. On se... route. Pas du vol, il est mort. Pas sûr que ce soit vraiment ça, mais c'est pas très grave. Ah oui, je pouvais, d'accord. Voilà, voilà, voilà. Du coup, accompli, on retourne à Fallbrook. L'usine est à elle. Je vais te donner la bonne nouvelle.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
Please say the Oda corpse you're wearing is Clive's. And when you destroyed my machinery, was it before or after you killed Clive? 'Cause you understand, if it was after... On second thought, don't even tell me. We'll just say I'm doubly grateful. Though there's no double reward. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the Northern Bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely. We are friends, but them who push me end up dead. Look, I don't know if this is related, but it ain't escaped my notice that one of my regulars been lingering a little too long at the gambling bar. She's been acting twitchy, even for her. Ask at the bar about a customer who shows up bi-weekly. My staff may know more.
Ok.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sends you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order? Let me think back. Yeah, I got a regular who's been twitchier than normal lately. Every time she bets, she loses big. Then she pounds a mountain of daiquiris upstairs. You ought to ask Yvonne. She'd know Ms. Twitchy better than me.
Yvonne.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind.
Ah ouais?
So, what's your story?
Pas grand-chose.
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an
Ah
answer
bah,
to.
faudrait savoir!
Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
Bon.
Splendid. We appear to be of the same
Si on peut même
mind.
pas déconner. Allez.
Oh, that does ring a bell. I remember one lady. She never penned a name in the book. Her friend Huxley placed the collateral for her. Huxley's with the iconoclasts. Know of her? She's not quite all there. Does give her trouble from time to time. Once she got stuck in the bathroom. Had to break a window to get out. Anywho, she's probably in Amber Heights with the rest of Graham's iconoclast folks.
Okay. C'est vraiment de la merde ce que vous me... les gars. Alors, région... Ah! Ah non, c'est juste qu'il m'a mis la carte principale, ok. Ok, bah en faisant le chemin, parce qu'apparemment il faut que je... un truc sur le passage.
Here they come!
That was no good. Try something else.
Can't get past that armor!
Down they go. Plasma isn't working.
We are victorious. Here they come!
Plasma won't get through. It's not working.
Pardonne-toi. Bon, je peux descendre. Peut-être.
Hello there. A word, if I may be so bold?
Ouais. Je pense à un truc enfin.
Well, now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance.
Oh, de rien.
Name's Weston. Every once in a while, I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by. Care to purchase a thing or two?
Ouais, ça va. Bah, c'est surtout que je vends mon merdier, mais... Eh. Dégage-moi ça, parce que c'est dangereux, un peu de merde. Puis la viande, ça pèse lourd et ça rapporte pas grand-chose. Vite, il vieillit, quoi. Le pont est pété.
What happened here?
Keep your guard up. Whoever got to them may still be nearby.
pas. Jean-Mi. Moi je tue du Sprat. Oh bordel. Pas mal tout ça.
Show 'em how it's done!
Comment vous avez essayé d'être touché par un truc Bon, je veux même pas chercher à savoir en fait.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
Je vous ai tous.
Well, you don't gotta be mean about it. What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out. Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you've got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
D'accord.
You're a deft hand with a mag tech.
Bon, ben voilà qui est fait. Hmm,
Were you
oui.
really in jail, Mr. Max? And you were our vicar?
Yes, but as I've repeatedly said, I was assigned there as a vicar. I was not a prisoner.
I just can't believe you'd lie.
I was not lying. It had no bearing on my ability to minister to my flock, and was therefore not worth mentioning.
Attends. Voir carte. hein, je pense que... Un peu de stuff. J'ai les missions légères, mais je manque vraiment de lourd, là. C'est vrai, j'ai trouvé une meilleure arme pour le léger. Pas qu'elle est mauvaise, hein, spécialement l'arme que j'ai. Elle est très pratique pour les humains, par contre. Et que c'est plus humain. Eh.
Nice hit! Out they go!
Plasma isn't working! Ah! That's the last of them!
Oui, t'étais mort, toi.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear. As bystanders, does this make us complicit? Huh? I couldn't get through! Cover this whole coat! Can't get past that armor! Nice one!
Avec la mitrailleuse, c'est intéressant. Ah, je parlais d'une arme légère qui serait plus mal, bah voilà. Vous pouvez me l'offrir sur un peu d'argent.
Like that! Your destined to prevail.
Trente-trois. Merde. Au slam. Jeune au slam. C'est meilleur donc. Le problème, il vit une relation durable du pédophile, mais il veut qu'un jour qu'il... Ouais, ce que je viens de débloquer, c'est une note des armes spéciales ultra rares. Alors, Amber Height. Ah non, c'est non.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
Mhm.
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. I'm so sorry. It's a habit, I suppose. We used to have plenty, but we ran out of paper and ink. Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. But you know what we do have? Freedom! This is the only place in Halcyon you'll find it. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. Oh, sure. Graham's our founder. He taught us how to cut our own path in the wilderness. And I guess some folk have started following Zora's orders. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them. Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here, and she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you. Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door. Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes. The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Okay.
Philosophists.
Everybody here looks wore out.
All I'm saying is
Just me?
It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
Ah, hello. Good to see you again. Damn right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness can stop me. Except being locked up. Oh, she's such a gem. She gambles with me whenever I've got time to stop through Fallbrook. Ooh, I bet she's hiding. Does that when she owes people money. Ought to leave her be, though, if she doesn't want to be found. I guess. But we still gotta pay for drinks, so I can't just... You're right. I've been awful. Okay, I'll tell you, so long as you don't rat me out. She's got a secret hideaway out in the middle of nowhere. I'll mark it on your map. It's pretty busy for an abandoned facility. Here, I want a key to the back gate off her, but I ain't going near that place. Well, I ain't gonna use it. And ain't nobody gonna buy it if they don't know the place exists, so... Besides, you help me, I help you. That's what friends do.
Sympa. Tant qu'à être ici... Ouais, voilà, celle-là.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger? Oh, come on. We like to be friendly around here. At the least, let me call you Captain. Whether or not you command a ship, if you've found your way here, you must be a leader type. So then, Captain, welcome to Amber Heights. Oh, and call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. Let me guess. You're here to collect it. Well, I can tell you right now, it is not gonna happen. I won't go back. My entire
Oh,
life, she
Doudou,
locked me in
pas envie
Stellar
d'avoir à
Bay
tirer.
because she was afraid. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you. She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time? You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Ben voilà, tu vois. Des fois, il faut affronter, c'est... Ouais, non, c'est plus compliqué. Je peux déplacer ma carte. Ma carte, donc... Hein?
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the Captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right? What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me.
On
I'm
dit
his
pas le
mama, you know.
contraire. C'est juste qu'un
Mama,
jour, faut
what
quitter
I
le nid.
need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk Tuk home safe again.
Bonne chance, c'est pas gagné. Il n'entend pas, lourde. C'est ça en fait que je voudrais savoir, c'est qui entend prendre arme lourde. Bon, mitrailleuse, je pense qu'on est d'accord sur le fait que c'est une arme lourde, mais arme longue, arme lourde. Je plusieurs armes lourdes, ça va être bien de les monter en fait. Hein. Augmenter ma furtivité. Et... Piratage, ça peut être intéressant. Projetage, pourquoi pas. Médecine. Et oui, apparemment, je vais en avoir besoin. Ingénierie, c'est bien. Non, ingénierie. Ça, c'est bien. De toute façon, ça, c'est cool. Bien. Ouais, mais ça, pas perdre ouais, quasiment pas de trucs. Alors, attends. Non, les déserteurs, c'est... Oublié, je m'envoie le steak. MSI et les iconoclastes. Ok. Bon, les iconoclastes aussi. Pas mal. Le curseur m'adore. Ah bah, ça réduit les coûts. Ou pas. Alors, dites-moi tout. On va essayer d'aller par là. Ok, comme ça. Ouais, je peux pas rester par là, ok. À proximité. Ouais, mais sauf que je peux rien y faire, je peux pas. Hein? Attends, non, si j'ai une petite idée. Je sais pas si ça va passer, mais. Qu'à faire? Tenter? Ah non, je peux pas, ok. On va passer par la légime Portugien, on va faire. Là, je pense. On va passer. Ah, t'attendre. C'est très efficace. Oui, l'exo. Ah! Ouais, prendre le truc qui éclaire encore plus 5 mètres, ça peut être bien. Je pense que ça va fera 10 mètres. Beaucoup mieux pour voir. Ouais, clairement, pour eux, par contre, on se la main. Oui.
Here they come.
C'est sérieux là? Bon, arrêtez tous de casser les couilles, merci. Ouais, je trouve pauvre. Oh, ben regarde-moi ça. Tiens.
That didn't work. Subtle work, Captain. That's the last of them.
Ramasser la connerie. « 49 ! Intéressant. J'en mis. Alors regardez ça après. Je sais qu'on n'a pas fini de nettoyer la zone. Oh. Je cherche juste. Hop.
Don't mess with us. Won't take it personally from me.
Ok. Regardez. Je mets aller que ça vend non. Ok. Rien, je l'ai dit. Oh. Oh. Regardez. Non, petit à petit, c'est le début de la richesse, hein. Je crois en tout cas. Qu'est-ce qu'intégral 30. Et il donne qu'un bonus. Ouais. Des munitions. Ah.
Nice.
C'est du pire. Et ça rapporte. Là. Faut plus de mules. Même les mules. Pauvres résidents qui se sont fait massacrer la gueule. Pardon. Et tu ressembles... ta tenue, tu ressembles. Rien, moi. Et... Voilà. Où est... Ah. Ouais, non. Plus de balles, ça peut être cool. De dégâts, non. Pour les... Pas pour les... De balles, c'est bien. Pour tous. Bricolon. Oui, tiens, bricolon. Ça, c'est de la merde. Off. Là, il y aurait des trucs à faire. Ouais, un peu, ouais. À voir plus tard. Et... On est bien. Là, il a l'air d'être en mode super soldat. Bien. Donc, casier. Ça sert pas grand chose. Je sais plus qui c'est qui l'a celui-là. C'est elle, je crois, donc je pense que c'est défensif. On va pas renforcer un peu. Augmenter la tech pour lui, c'est pas mal, puisque de facto c'est un tech. Voilà, pas mal tout ceci. Ok. J'ai défilé parce que bon, pour peu que ça me débloque une quête, je mets, hein. Rien par ici. Y'a rien par ici. Et du coup, t'es monté pour rien, cocotte. Un cadenas là, ça. Pas par ici. Ah, désolé, je papillonne, j'essaie de m'y retrouver. Bon, il va y avoir des ennemis ici, hein. Ici, hein. Ça c'est évident.
Here we go.
Not even a scratch.
En fait, c'est quelle quête que je suis en train de faire là? Ah oui, le gaz, ok. Ok, ok, le gaz.
This is Rizzo's lab, all right. The place has more dust than sweetener now.
Évidemment, je peux aller faire ce truc, mais... Des niveaux. J'en suis où? J'en suis pas loin de mon passage à niveau. Donc, c'est quoi? Il me manque des niveaux en quoi? Crochetage, ça, non? Je pense. Quel crochetage? Et bien, on reviendra. Et quand je... Crochetage. Ouais, on va aller faire celle-là en attendant, du coup. Ça va nous reporter assez XP. Oh, tiens. Ouais, on est d'accord, c'est par là le pont. Si je peux déverrouiller directement l'accès, ce sera peut-être plus pratique pour la suite. Et non. Touche.
We can handle this.
Good job, Cap! That's the last of them.
Et... Ah. Et voilà, comme ça, j'ai accès direct à la station. Bon, au bout de l'UDL. Ah, il y a un labo. Oh. Ah oui, d'accord, ok. Ok. Non, j'ai pas envie d'aller faire tout de suite. C'est d'aller voir sauver l'autre gars là. Monsieur Piquet, Piquette. Mieux. Elle est où? Non, comme plutôt.
Here they come! Try something else! Down they go!
Agreed.
Hmm.
Glass isn't working! We're not getting through!
Oh, ils se sont fait découper la gueule. C'est bon, je peux me débarrer maintenant? Ah mais oui dans le. Ah, si c'est chiant, mais bon, tant pis.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
On me l'a déjà dit ça.
He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him? That's pretty sad. He sure seemed like he knew what he was doing.
He used to tell the kids crazy stories about halcyon wildlife. Later I learned most of it was wrong, but it was the thought that counted. Then one day he just disappeared. Never heard anything about him again.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
You ought to know how dangerous that is.
Yeah, You're probably right. In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble.
Franchement, bon, fait chier. Autant qu'il être ici, autant aller voir l'autre.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Bien.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
What's gonna happen to the people here when the board figures out what you're doing?
Well, by that point, my hope is that we'll be on the board once more.
I'm just... Maybe I'm worrying too much, but it seems the folks here get plans made for them an awful lot. When do they get to start making plans for themselves?
Once MSI is restored, the people of Monarch will be able to make more choices. We'll have all the brands and resources of the board here. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course. I don't understand. Where is it? Is this about the Bolt 52? Please, I wasn't trying to mislead you. Anyway, I don't think I can handle this back and forth. I'm used to crushing disappointment, but not after having reason to hope. That makes it all considerably worse. I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Alors, c'est quoi que tu m'as donné? Oh! Oh non, celle-là, ça sert à rien, par contre, celle-là. Ah ouais, faites la classe. Non, non. Et c'est avec la principale. Il faut le manque pour aller faire le truc du vicaire.
You seen Arthur today?
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down the river.
Alors.
Remember, days. Guess even scholars need to find ways to make it.
No, but thank you. I'm quite all right as I am.
Eh?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening. Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. but it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram?
Ah, pas mon problème. Alors c'est d'enfant de moi? Merde, mais comment j'y vais alors?
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Always imagined Fallbrook would...
Ah, ok, comme ça.
Oh gosh, this is so pretty.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. I wholeheartedly concur. Now, where
Parce
were
que
we?
n'oubliez pas, les
Oh,
enfants,
that's right.
la
I was
violence
about
n'est
to
pas
beat
une
you.
solution,
Severely.
c'est LA solution.
Wait, stop! Please, just listen to me. It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there. What? No!
Trouble incoming, Captain.
Everyone all right?
Désolé, excusez-moi, j'ai dû me nettoyer. Ah. Pas en vouloir, hein, vraiment, les gars, hein, je dois faire du ménage. Ce sont des choses qui arrivent. Bref, retournons à Cascadia pour aller s'occuper gaz. Au gaz.
Can we talk?
Oui.
I want to thank you for not interfering back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm. I've denied that part of myself for too long, pretending I was something I'm not. I've spent my life chasing an illusion. It's time I gave up childish dreams and accepted who I am. It may seem silly, but if you'd indulge me one last thing, I think I'd like to find this hermit he spoke of and give her the book. Maybe she can find some use for it. Thank you, Captain. I knew I could rely on you. I think it will help put all this behind me.
Ça peut t'aider. Pas mal de te refuser et... Ah. Bon.
Wow, you got that?
projeter une porte. Incroyable. Bref.
Captain, I'm waiting for your signal at Cascadia's landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Watch your steps, Captain. Someone's left traps all
Oui.
over.
Here they come.
Nice one!
That's the last of them. Handled beautifully. There we go. As perfectly aligned as the plan itself. Here they come.
That's smart!
Down they go. No good. Plasma won't
Can't
work.
get past that armor!
Impressive, as always.
Une. Prends.
Easy.
Here they come! Armor's too strong! Hit it with something else!
They were destined to die. Purple won't work. A fine hit, Captain. Can't get past that armor. Ducking them isn't doing much. You're hurt. I can't see. Everyone all right?
Très chaud. Je le dis. Bien.
let me take a look-see. Okay, I'm thinking if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this ulta-wada-biddle stuff. Just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas, and the cells are distributed all through the hull, so I gotta isolate the empties. Of course I did, Captain. Just gave it a little jiggle. There we are. Good as pretty and twice as new. Oh, I just did my thing. You know.
Oui, oui, t'as fait ton boulot.
Chin up. Pride in our work now.
Our body's down!
Faut éviter de tomber comme une merde. Vraiment, ouais. Arme spéciale. Voilà, t'as fini d'arrêter de faire de la merde. Ok. Ça, je peux repartir. Ça, tire. Et du coup, il reste, je sais pas, plus que celle-là. Here we go. Hein. Here we go, here we go. On est de toute manière, faut que je reporte. De l'autre côté plutôt. Je vais plus vite en partant de l'autre côté.
You're an artist, Captain.
Oh, je sais. Mais bon, arrête de m'envoyer des fleurs. Je vais prendre la grosse tête. Ah. People ici. Pourquoi il y a d'autres people? Ah, je sais pas, je m'en fous. Bref. D'accord, le mec il a une arme gaz. Ah, ça se voit que c'est une mitrailleuse, hein, genre. Qui s'est fait démembrer. Oui, d'accord, ok, oui, en même temps tu parles. 1324 dégâts par seconde, ouais. Ouais, tu te fais démembrer, ouais, en effet. Ok. Bon. Oh, les chiens, ça mange mieux avec une mitrailleuse.
Here we go! No mess with us.
Ok, je m'avoue, je m'attendais pas à ça. On va utiliser la route. Tiens, la route. Ouais, d'accord, on suit la route à gauche en premier, et après plus dessus. Ouais, non, j'ai pas vraiment envie de me taper la flemme. La flemme cosmique. Eh merde. Il me dit là alors qu'il y a littéralement pas de...
Everyone all right?
Ok, ça va être par là.
Here they come. Too tough. Find something else. Pathway is working.
Ok, on a l'air d'être sur le point.
Here they come.
Ouais, toi, et je... Il mange chenille d'abord parce qu'elles sont casse-couilles à distance. Voilà. Il en reste une, malheureusement. Crève, soit pris, voilà. Oh putain, c'est une régaline. Merde. Ça fonctionne bien, la mitrailleuse. Faut dire que la efficacité des mitrailleuses n'est plus à approuver. Ok. Oh. Voilà. Ok. La mitrailleuse fonctionne bien aussi sur un. C'est-à-dire que c'est du léger, putain. Pas avec du lourd, hein. Et...
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead! This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders. A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know. I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain. See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there. There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
Voilà. Ça doit être là, en effet.
Approaching! How'd you get up here? Through the caves? Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will. We're mercs. And our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
Jobless? What? Why?
If you ain't out here on
Il est
account of
perdu.
work, then
Très bien, parfait.
might be you ought to explain. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume. Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you
Non, mais je peux
from
tous
the
vous tuer aussi,
premises
Amy.
permanently.
Donc, soit on trouve un truc
However,
amiable, soit je vous
the
extermine.
terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance. As you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addie, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass. I guess we might could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us.
Oh, bah
All
enfin,
right.
il y en a un qui
Lance,
réfléchit.
unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say he's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Anything else you need? Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold. That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out. Space no. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it otherwise?
A mite cold-blooded, ain't he, Donald?
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Birdie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay?
Comment je rentre dans les grottes? Par l'opération du Saint-Esprit. Ok, comme ça. Apparemment, il doit protéger les grottes. Il n'y a pas un chat. Bravo les mecs, vous êtes des champions. Et ça, c'est pas rassurant. Ça l'est pas beaucoup plus. Bordel de cul à couille. Et là. Ouais. Tu excuseras 2 secondes. Crame, ma gueule. Un lance-flamme qui tient pas des flammes. Pour l'utilité. C'est quoi tous ces stuff à chier? Ah, là on parle. Bref. Mieux?
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger.
Awfully sensible for a businessman, aren't you?
It's what I'm known for. Or what I'm usually known for, the occasional mishap notwithstanding. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'd be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
Oh, my law, he's right. I thought they had to be cystipig parts, or otherwise... Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Whoa, away from the boots if you don't mind. Means they're still holding the post then. Good. You might head on back. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way. Once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Certes. Mais on veut pas, moi, je vais explorer cette grotte. On m'appelle nettoyer. En gros, ce que vous faites pas. Et je vous en veux pas. Vous êtes nuls, mais bon. Et apparemment, il y a un passage quelque part. Ah, ici, ok. Ouais, ils sont dessus, mais bon.
Incoming.
Nice one! Look at us!
Hey, Mannequin Slayer! Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us. The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures, Lance handles the human capital, and Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire. We were hired to do so, why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI. You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the Marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive, until the payment's cleared. We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and we'll clear any hostiles on the inside. I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you. C3s, prepare to move out.
Bon, bah, on va pouvoir... Au moment où je trouve un endroit pour virer mon merdier. Lissage de Cascadia. Il y a des chines. Oui, en effet. Et beaucoup. Merdier. Alors, oui, c'est la quête principale, hein, maintenant.
How many years?
Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those bastards start shooting, we'll join in. I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger-happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't begrudge you of any violent inclinations. Ain't it the same, really? I'd say me and my piece meet each other halfway on the issue. She likes to be used, and I like to put her to good use. As so very often as I can. We can tell friend from foe, mind you, but it's probably best not to walk directly in front of us. You're A-okay, stranger. Hear that, Hudson? It's payday.
Les robots, ça, je conseille de te les faire.
Returning to Retrouvez. What? Safety is
That's the last of them.
Ramasser le carbier là. Ok, here we go. Ah, ça va.
You may not
Il y a du
realize this,
people.
being as you're an outsider, blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. You can't answer it, so leave already.
Hop. Je joue. Avantage. On commence pareil. Très bien.
Yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom.
Bon, j'arrive.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? Nice and coherent. Good. Take it you're not with the Marauders, then. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker. Oh, now they'll take action. It's about time, I tell you. I'm up to my neck in Marauders in here, which, by the by, they were supposed to prevent. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again. Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm safe.
Left hands, Captain.
Pioche. Parce que je suis sûr qu'une pioche est très utile.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
C'est là, c'est là.
Light him on fire, ladies and gents! What was that?
Take him down!
I'll take this one!
Mon fou est bon, moi il me dit examine tout, j'examine tout. Eh, s'ils peuvent rapporter un peu. C'est, on va dire, des dommages collatéraux. Choses qui arrivent. Moi je dis, dommages collatéraux sont des choses qui arrivent, hein. C'est pas grave. Ah, c'est pas très grave. C'était des mercenaires, il fallait bien qu'ils doutent qu'un jour ou un autre, la chose passerait. peut être cool, mais faut attendre que s'améliorer.
Ah, Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. Do hurry on in.
Moi, c'est juste un peu mon merdier. Puis je ramasse un peu.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place. Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt, one hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why you ventured here at all. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Les infos.
If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
You said that in a way that was almost believable.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, MSI has now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? A pity. Seems I have some information on a rogue agent to hunt down. Still, we need to get the Iconoclasts off the airwaves. I will leave the means of that particular end under your discretion. The bandwidth! There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequency. The safest bet is to convince Graham and his Iconoclast to stop transmitting on their end. You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience. Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
Oh, ça c'est pas compliqué. Ok, bon. Oui, c'est vrai. Et du coup, ok, tant que les autres n'ont pas arrêté leur petite guerre. Trop bien. Bon. Et sur ma right.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
Damn philosophists. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it.
Oh.
A Manta Queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Vanoys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have company. A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come? Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's
Ouais,
poisonous
et moi, je
campaign
peux
of
pas
propaganda
continuer ma
against their
quête
people.
sans ça, tu fais chier.
I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
You are quite assured in the idea that any who hear your message will not immediately change stations upon realizing what utter rubbish it is.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower. Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. They obsess over tossball and fashion, and the board uses these obsessions to control them. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen. I may have worked in the presses once, but the bitterness of being slave to their abhorrent rules has long since vanished. All right, almost vanished. Can you believe they don't put a comma after the final item in a series? Bastards. That is the point. Their utter lack of regard for basic literary decency is an allegory for their treatment of the working class. All right.
Non mais t'as pas autre chose à me dire là parce que...
I'll be clearer.
Vraiment.
Will you help us take the printing press? Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead. One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but If there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage. Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this. Hey. Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway.
Endroit. Oh. Carte. Là-bas. Et quoi, Max? Ah.
Stringy bastard. Good thing Zora needs tendons.
Non, parce que là, je pense que je pourrais le parler. Et ça devrait être bon.
Sorry about earlier. Graham and I don't always see eye to eye. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press. Hey, you got some decency in you. Careful. That's rare around these parts, and folks are liable to try and take advantage of it. Yeah, name's Zora. I've been patching up the iconoclast since day one. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can. You joking? It's Monarch. Can't set foot outside without being attacked by a beast or a marauder. The Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted Raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded. You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. He's always looking to pass his work off on someone else. For now, I gotta get to the wounded. Welcome to Amber Heights.
Vous n'avez pas un établi ici? À la base du chef, il n'y a pas un établi? De toute manière, ce qu'on va faire, hop, voilà, ça regarde. On va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. YouTube, j'espère que vous avez apprécié cet épisode et je vous dis salut tout le monde. Ciao, ciao.